Hello and greetings and salutations everyone, it is I, Flip the Bacon, and today we're going to be doing our Alwa'S Awakening review. I just beat this game like a day or two ago, so I'm pretty excited to do this review. Another thing I need to mention before I get this review going, I'm going to be reviewing this slightly different than usual. Because I'm going to be reviewing this, because this game was aiming to be like an old classic NES game or like a classic Sega Master System game. So I'm going to I'll keep that in mind when I'm reviewing this game here for you guys. So this will change the score slightly for me because I am going to be reviewing it like an old game. So, yeah. I also forgot to say welcome back to all my returning subscribers, and if this is your first time checking out my channel, well, welcome to Flip the Bacon. I hope you enjoy what you see here, and we'll stick around. As we move on here to the next page here, this is kind of like the description of Alwa'S Awakening and the logo for Elden Pixels. So we're going to go ahead and read this long description for you guys. Sorry, it's pretty long, but then we'll move on to the actual review part. So, developed and published by Elden Pixels, Alwa'S Awakening is an indie 2D side-scrolling adventure platformer that tries to stay as close as possible to the authentic 8-bit look with sweet pixel art, a soundtrack filled with catchy chiptunes, and so much charm it'll bring you right back to that NES era. With easy-to-understand controls, the game is easy to learn but tough to master, just like how games were in the old days. That's very true. Okay, so here's more of the description of the game. An evil power plagues the people, and it's up to you to set them free. You must travel to the land of Alwa and help the people living there to awaken from their nightmare. You are Zoe, a normal, everyday girl who just happens to like to play video games. One late night, when she's just enjoying her favorite game, she suddenly finds herself dozing off, and when she awakens, she has been brought into the game and into the land of Alwa. Use your magic staff and progress through a large interconnected world where you'll solve puzzles, fight enemies, defeat bosses in order to help free the land of Alwa. Explore and uncover the secrets by using your platforming skills in this challenging and charming 8-bit adventure game. So yeah, that's the description for Alwa'S Awakening. We are going to be moving on to the next section right now. Number 1, story. Now, the story for Alwa'S Awakening is something straight out of the 1980s. This is something that you would see on a Sega Master System or Sega Genesis or even the NES. I really like it. It's pretty fun and entertaining, and it's pretty cute. Definitely, I enjoyed it quite a bit, earning it 2 hearts in category number 1, which is story. Number 2, controls. Now, I was using my Xbox 360 controller, so I can't speak for using the keyboard or any other joypads, but I found the controls very easy to learn, and they responded really well. I have no complaints for them, so this ended up earning Alwa'S Awakening 2 hearts in category number 2, which is controls. Number 3, visual styles or graphics. Now, once again, Alwa'S Awakening does a really good job at capturing that 1980s feel of gaming. It definitely feels like an old NES game or a Sega or old Sega game. I really enjoyed the graphics. They were really cute and they matched everything I would expect from an 8-bit game. So this ended up earning Alwa'S Awakening 2 hearts in category number 3, which is visual styles or graphics. Number 4, sound. Now, the sound on Alwa'S Awakening is perfect. Definitely fits all the old school 8-bit games. I even like that they use a couple sounds that you would hear in games like Mega Man, like when I think he jumps, and when you accidentally use an item in Alwa'S Awakening, it makes the Mega Man jumping noise. I think it's the Mega Man jumping noise. You have to forgive me if I'm wrong there. But yeah, I have no complaints about the sound in the game. I really enjoyed it, earning 2 hearts in category number 4, which is sound. Number 5, music. Now, once again, Alwa'S Awakening did a really good job at catching that old retro feeling when it came to the music. I caught myself quite often humming to the songs as I played through the game. If you would watch my Let's Play, you'll actually catch me humming along quite a bit to the music in the background. They did a really fantastic job catching that old retro feel once again, earning Alwa'S Awakening 2 hearts in category number 5, which is music. Number 6, enjoyment. Now, I found my enjoyment consistent all the way through the entire game here. I have no complaints about it, earning Alwa'S Awakening 2 hearts in category number 6, which was enjoyment. Number 7, replay value. Now, after beating Alwa'S Awakening, I found myself wanting to immediately come back and play it all over again. It's a really fun game. I definitely see myself coming back and beating this game multiple times throughout the years to come. I also like that they have achievements in the game for you to do, and they also encourage you to do speed runs in the game because they have a clock timer telling you how fast you beat the game, and then some of the achievements are based on beating the game under a certain amount of time. So yeah, this ended up earning Alwa'S Awakening 2 hearts in category number 7, which is replay value. Number 8, bug-free. I didn't encounter any bugs while playing Alwa'S Awakening, so this ended up earning it 2 hearts in category number 8, which is bug-free. Number 9, tutorial/informing. Now, Alwa'S Awakening isn't a very complicated or difficult game, so they don't need to teach you very much in it, but they do teach you enough to get you by through the game, so this ends up earning Alwa'S Awakening 2 hearts in category number 9, which is tutorial/informing. Number 10, difficulty. Now, the difficulty in Alwa'S Awakening I found was just perfect. It was still challenging, but not too hard at the same time. Like some of the old classic games were definitely way on that harder side on the NES and the Sega. So this ended up earning Alwa'S Awakening 2 hearts in category number 10, which is difficulty. So the final score for Alwa'S Awakening is 20 hearts in total, landing it in the perfect score range. This is the very first time I ever gave a game that I was reviewing a perfect score, so this is pretty cool, guys, that I finally have my very first perfect game. This landed Alwa'S Awakening in that 18.5 to 20 heart range of extraordinary. Almost all people will find this exceptionally fun and an unforgettable experience on my personal list of must-plays, especially if you like classic NES or Sega games like Kirby's Adventures, Wonder Boy in Monsterland, Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link, Mega Man, Alex Kidd, or Castlevania. Yeah, guys, pretty cool. I never thought that this game, when I was first playing it, would be the very first game that I would give a perfect score to. Pretty amazing. Alwa'S Awakening, Elden Pixels, good job, guys. Perfect score. So here on the last page, guys, I'll have a bunch of links over here to the side, and if you're using a tablet or a cell phone and can't see those links, the links will be provided in the description below. So yeah, over here we'll have a link to the official websites for Alwa'S Awakening and Elden Pixels, the social media websites for Elden Pixels and Alwa'S Awakening, a link to the Steam store page, which I believe you can buy Alwa'S Awakening right now for $9.99, which is a great price for a game of this amazing caliber. And then lastly, you should see a link over here to the very bottom of my blind Let's Play of Alwa'S Awakening. If you want to check it out and see what this game is for yourself before you end up buying it, I definitely recommend checking out my Let's Play. It's pretty cool and fantastic, guys. So yeah, what I always say at the end of every single one of my videos here for you is flip that bacon. See you next time, and goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Yeah, Alwa'S Awakening, Elden Pixels. Awesome, guys. First 20 score, perfect score on my reviews. Bye.